Alrighty, looks like we are live and alive. Give me 1 second here. Um, there we are. We're back. We're alive. We got it. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. We are live and alive, metaphorically, contextually, probably not quite literally, but, figuratively at the very least. Jokes. We got ourselves a new demo here, Dark Light Survivor. Saw this, didn't see it had any reviews. It looked kind of weird. It's kind of what we've been playing here, but I noticed that it also, instead of just being a top-down, like 2.5D, Vampire Survivors kind of clone. Hold on, turn down some audio here. There we go. It was a little loud in my ear. At the very least, the music was. Okay, turn the music down just a smidgen more. In general. Very loud. Okay. But what I noticed is it wasn't just a 2.5D kind of thing going on here. Top-down, shooter, bullet hell. But you could also go third person, which I thought was rather interesting. And it seems you could switch to it on the fly. So I thought, oh, screw it, let's take a look at it. I don't know if they do controller. We are going to see here in a second. Seems like they do. Well, so let's just jump right on in. All right. Name my champion. Oh. Confirm. Alright, so Awakened Champion. So I have that guy. This fate is not awakened. Class unavailable at this time. Class unavailable at this time. But I got the guy with the sword. Hold on. We might need do keyboard. Keyboard seems okay. Visuals, just checking some stuff here. Yeah, we'll leave it all the same. Okay. We will... Enter the void. Murpher, let's see. The multiverse lies in shards and the void spills across the broken sky. Thrones stand empty. The Nexus hold. Drifts on an endless black sea. Iron groans and steam whispers in the hollow halls. The phantom train remains the last road between dying worlds. Its furnace feeds on power torn from the conquered fragments and fallen lords. Very dark. Possibly AI written. I don't know, it's a bit overwrought, but it's fine. We can live with it. I writes like this sometimes. Actually, a lot of the times, honestly. Machine keepers tend the dim lights. Survivors trade rumor and relic. Along the rails, the Archon appear without warning. Their gifts carry a price. Their designs seldom align. Their quarrels are older than memory. The first descent, the Oblivion Arrays, a waste where modern ruin stitches to medieval grief. Yeah, this feels very AI written, actually, because it's one of those things where AI constantly is overplaying a bit. And again, I write this way to a certain degree as well. But when every single sentence and every single object and description has modern ruins stitches to medieval grief, like modern ruins, medieval grief. again, something like this, a human might say, you know, a waste where modern ruins of today are stitched together with the ruins of the past and with the medieval past. Maybe, like, it feels a little bit much, but that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Torn pennons beside rusted plate. Again, same thing like that. Rifles sleeping with shattered blades. Parasites, swollen husks, and revenant engines prowl beneath a sky that never wakes. Above the wreckage broods a horned sovereign who claims this shard of reality. Cast down such rulers and the phantom train howls forward. Each fall throws a fallen gleam upon the road of Elysium. I don't know what the fuck that means. Sure. Let's go here. I don't know where here is, but I'm here. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like there's some asset movement or whatever, but it doesn't look too... Oh my god. Interesting. Okay, it definitely has a bit of an asset movement there. Next, a gatekeeper stands vigil for the neons, guarding the threshold behind the room. Tell me, do you hear it? The silent wail of sundered walls, but beyond our walls? Sundered... If the floor hums, move. Okay. Great hunter, another soul pulled from the wreck. The Nexus hold fades. Its walls will not stand long. We need steel like yours to feed the phantom drain. Each slain lord. Okay. Oh boy, the sprint does not last long, and that camera jittering up there, it definitely feels a bit rough. Oof, those effects are interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know what that does. I just manifested form. Okay. Let's just jump into it, right? Sure. We're just gonna jump into it. I have no idea what we're doing here. Alright, we're hot dropping in, and we can just... So, melee attack is RB, ranged attack, camera switch, B-roll, okay. Block, we have a block, okay, cool. Active, skill, move, previous, next, weapon upgrade. L is aim. Okay. So skill, inventory's there. And ranged melee attack, okay. I don't know if our... I have almost no reticle. So I'm kind of having to aim a bit blind.
Rise, little flame. Burn with me.
A new spark in the darkness. Come, Hunter. Let me see your soul ablaze. Melee ranged attack to 30% chance to trigger a homing fireball that seeks out up to 4 targets. Okay. Power your melee weapon with fire. Granted 30% fire damage and 10% chance to ignite. Your melee strikes at 30% chance to ignite enemies. I would rather have that.
Compute, synchronize, execute, elegance in precision.
Okay, I don't know, I'm just getting some fucking AI stuff here. Hopefully it's not too much AI, but I'm getting a lot of AI stuff here. Maybe again they'll replace it with their own art eventually here. But rocket boost. Upgrade your backpack with your rocket boosters, turning your roll into a leap that damages and knocks enemies back. Bladed machine discs whirl around you, hunting targets with relentless strikes. Its saw teeth screaming in silence. Again, just don't do that. Again, if you're just doing it, an ability or whatever, don't add screaming in silence. Again, they're not screaming in silence. That yeah. Deploys an autonomous drone equipped with precision autogun, targeting enemies on sight with a sustained fire. So either let's do a drone. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing is you can kind of fire by holding the right aim stick down, or just like pointing it, you know, rolling it around, and you'll fire automatically. But it kind of doesn't work. It's weird. Do I get two? It looks like I got two now. Okay. Alright. It wants me to capture something on the map over that direction. And I'm not sure if I'm auto-firing. I seem to... Why am I auto-firing? That's so weird.
If you slip, recover on the next
Hunter
beat.
Stall, Iron Marshal, I've been watching you fight here. My strength is yours. Now let's push back the darkness. Reloads gun automatically when you roll. Slightly improves projectile speed, or vitality, or auto... Sure. I guess I automatically opened that up. That was weird. Damage, reach. I don't know if the block works. It seems very strange, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know...
Patience sharpens every blade you carry.
Equip a backpack mounted ice cannon that fires a sustained frost beam capable of freezing enemies. I don't know how to interact with this. Alright, well let's go over here. There's another symbol. Where's my money? Let's see. Once a tool for atmospheric control. Weapon of Wrath, it's arcs, so it's a lightning thing. Um... It's weird. To be honest, it's kind of weird. I can't tell if I have an ability. Oh, okay, we level up a lot. I don't know if I just have endless backpack stuff. Alright, we got stall. Elemental damage types gain 5% increase that only collect nearby shards within 5 meters, I guess. Already kind of had something like that, but... more fire lady, sure. Kind of stuck in this area, and there's nothing really near me. It's a little bit weird because I'm not quite understanding some of the stuff that they're throwing at me, if I'm going to be 100% honest. And I don't know why I'm now only getting one or two things. Again, trade with forge your weapon. What does that mean? Forge my weapon. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Sure, yeah, things are happening, I guess. Still kind of hard to figure out what's important. I have things I can capture. I don't know what that means, capture. I'm going to try to get to it. Alright, just 50 more meters, I guess. It's taking me a while. Jesus. Okay, ranged poison damage +3. Fire resistance, dexterity, faith. No clue what those things scale with. I don't know. I'm just gonna choose some damage and see how it goes. That looks like a boss. boss is stuck on things. I got a lot of drones. So I guess we'll do drone damage, right? Ow, that hurt a lot. Is there a way to salvage these things? Because I don't necessarily want to equip it. I guess you just grab it. I guess, again, we're just gonna do this. I don't know what hit me. I'll be honest. I'm not sure what hit me. Sound is getting a little bit weird. Now, I don't know what leveling those things up does, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this is a bit weird, I'll be honest. I don't know what's hitting me. The swarm rises from the pit. Whatever the hell that means, alright. Enhances lightning damage, boosts melee attack, increases fire damage slightly. So Fury does that, okay. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of not explaining here. Guess more magnet stuff? I'm gonna go to this red thing near the bottom here. It's very far away. So far feels very early, maybe asset flip, hard to tell. We had a T-poser there for a second. I don't know if any of these things are abilities or, like, that's got one symbol on there. And that gets me another drone. Increased damage dealt by rockets and drones. That's what I have. I think he died instantly. Or not. Okay, he just survived and literally almost one-shot me. Cool. I guess I died. Sure. This is very rough. This is very, very rough. Lot of visual noise, lots of just noise in general. Not a lot explained, even remotely close. Your descriptions rely on too much on weird AI flavor text and not enough on just telling me what the fuck things do. And it's kind of difficult to tell. Like, when I'm selecting a weapon, it shows me the DPS, I think, of my weapon. But then it shows also, like, a bar graph scale of, I think, my weapon, but it doesn't show the one... it's not comparing weapons to weapons, you know? So it's a little bit kind of weird. Yeah, that was weird. It was weird. And let's see, I have my damage here, so I have the cryo beam, the pyroclasm, okay, the Skyfire rig, again, I don't know the Skyfire rig. It doesn't show me, oh, there it is, Iron Striker, I don't know why it was all the way at the bottom there. They only did 14,000, that's interesting. I didn't see the Skyfire rig actually go off, but okay, do I select these? I think not, maybe? I don't know. Cool. Oof. Whoa, that transition is fucking dreadful. Oh, and look at that movement. Alright, so I'm just gonna flick my thing and not move it at all. So just a quick flick, and look how much kind of skating and weight you have. Boy, you just kind of ice skating. Wait for the bell, then breathe. What the fuck does that mean? Doors bite, hands learn slow. This is AI. That's an AI thing. So that's kind of one of the things where it does the whole, I'm speaking wise in cryptic things. Doors bite, hands learn slow. It's very, mystical guru kind of talk. Yeah, so there's definitely some AI placeholder here, absolutely. Probably also with the art. Root knows your tread. Again, the roots know your tread. That's AI. Stay a moment and listen. The old ways still breathe here. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, another recruit from the Phantom Train. I've seen your kind before. Full of purpose, no memories of the hell that came before. Do yourself a favor and don't act too proud. The void chews up heroes quick. Corners fear you now. That is new and useful. Great. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, this is a weird one. Like, it's an interesting idea, and the perspective is kind of fun, and I didn't really do a lot with the third person, because I can't imagine trying to do a horde shooter like that in third person. That sounds fucking nightmarish. Absolutely nightmarish. You remain adequate. Humidity rising, structural integrity at 84%. What the fuck am I doing? Manifest form. Do I have anything else? No. Okay. Like, I don't know what strength increases, so we'd have to check that out. Okay, yeah, alright. So I get that. Do I only have... Like, why are you guys showing me... Manifest your form now. Why are you showing me exclamation points over their heads if they don't really have much for me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Offered void marks. Okay, you upgrade things for me. Okay. I don't need to traverse the realms. Alright. I can't seem to buy a new... And why? Like, there's nothing new here. I already did all this, right? Yeah, I already did all this, so... I don't know. And again, manifest form. I can't change my form, though. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This feels a little weird. I don't know, was I supposed to... I guess I didn't beat that level, but I'm not sure how I beat that level. Melee... Active skills. Okay, I don't think I have anything. Deploy a banner, grants 10% damage and 10 damage reduction to allies within range the last 30 seconds on a 60-second cooldown. Dash a damage that has a 25% chance. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that. So I guess that's equipped, and we don't have enough money for anything else. Okie dokie then. So I guess I leave and try again. You start with the pistol. The pistol sucks. And I didn't get anything else. I guess we'll enter and try again. It's a weird one. This is a weird one. Nah, like, I could almost dig it. It feels very cobbled together, if I do say so. And now, for some reason, it doesn't auto-fire. That's very weird.
Taste the sweetness. Let the poison teach.
And then I just get one. Like, okay, I guess now I just only have melee. Alright. It's weird. I'm not sure what's determining whether or not I get a... God damn, this distance is crazy. Like, I'm forging things, but, like, why am I forging them? And I don't have enough DC anyway. Alright, so we wasted our time with that. I guess we're 200 meters away from literally everything under the sun. That sucks. Why are we automatically getting these guys? That seems a bit much.
Recover on the next beat.
Yeah, melee is not the way. Jesus Christ.
Synchronize, execute, elegance in precision.
Well, I'm almost dead because, again, not quite sure why, but it started off way harder. Like, way more enemies. We're just gonna try to go up north here. Oh, I'm stuck on a giant wing of a thing. Boy, howdy, these things kind of suck. Good God, this thing is 4 billion fucking miles away. Like, we already got a giant here. Like, that's crazy. I don't want melee poison damage. So here's my inventory. Okay. Like, why is this here still? If I've already captured it, why is it still on the map? Did I capture it? How do you capture that which does not capture? I feel like I had a drone that does stuff occasionally, but I don't know if the drone is doing things anymore. Yeah, I got a drone. It just doesn't seem to be doing much. Boy, this kind of sucks. Okay, so it just now is firing. I see that. And I guess it did damage, maybe? Grenade launcher defeats target at a chance to explode and poison cloud during area damage, applying poison. I don't know what those grenades were firing at, but... all that sucks. Like a lot. Right, sure. Cover more distance. Summon a single lightning orb that surges forward, exploding on impact, releasing powerful lightning bolt that arcs between enemies. Alright, where's the nearest thing? There's a capture not too far away. That guy just ran through that building. He just ran through the fucking building. Sure, alright. I'm assuming these guys are undead. And again, I don't like that my HUD is still being filled. Ow. No, I'm nearly dead again. When do I get health pickups, you know? That'd be cool. I'd probably like some health pickups, you know? I cannot imagine trying to do this in third person. I think we might eventually here. But I'm going to be honest, that might be something we don't do too much. Boy, there's a lot of monsters that are just absolutely going to fuck my wreck. And then you just get instantly... The second you get within range of them, they instantly hit you. Ah, boy, that just is, not great. Like, I don't hate it, and I'm a sucker for any kind of vague steampunk aesthetic, even if it is a little bit AI, because it is, absolutely. But, boy howdy, is this kind of fucking weird. It's pretty weird, While stationary? Jesus Christ, you have got to be out of your fucking mind to be stationary. I guess we'll try again. Boy, I'm just not... Like, I'm getting in there, and boy, it's just not letting me get a lot of distance on this one. And, I don't know, it seems like, it seems a little weird. It seems very weird. Alright, there's a nearby capture that's sort of close. Born to shed, it drinks the thunder in every blow. Tempest Maul. Oh. Alright, we're heading back this direction.
Darkness blink.
Well, all that sucks. I just kind of want different weapons. I would really like a different weapon. I had one different weapon choice for my ranged attack, and that's been the only thing. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, guys. I'm gonna be honest. It feels weird. Alright. rare helmet, rare gauntlets, 13 chance cast, level 3 blade shield, melee damage, increased chain lightning chance. Shock status dot. That's an interesting word right there. We'll take the rare rare gauntlets. Dude, you are somehow supposed to do that? Are you fucking out of your fucking mind? I think there's headshot damage. There is headshot damage. I did get hit there. It's very difficult to fucking see anything like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Rise, little flame. Burn with me.
I'll pick this. Where the hell is all my things? There's no way I passed all of them. That's just not right. There's a heal over there. There's another heal right there, I think. There's no way I passed all of them. Where are they? Oh, there's a capture up there. Okay. I was about to say, like, where the fuck are all this thing? It feels really weird. This feels super loose and janky. I mean, it's a demo, early access demo.
If you sleep,
But it is...
recover on the next beat.
It's kind of rough. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, still not quite sure how this is all working here. There's a marked target somewhere, 37 meters, 27 meters, somewhere over here. Okay. And there's an eliminate all the way down there. Sure. Kind of feels a bit weird. It's just really rough. And boy, does it take a long time to get anywhere. So he just kind of falls out of the air. That is more than a little bit hilarious.
Execute. Elegance in precision.
Boy, I'm having a hard time hitting that guy. I don't think I've hit him once, I'll be honest. There we go. So they block shit, apparently. There is no way in hell you could do this third person. How am I supposed to know that guy? Also, that's a huge explosion radius for that motherfucker, by the way. Oh my god, this will never fucking happen. I do no damage. How are you supposed to do this third person? There is no fucking way in hell. I can't hit him because I'm having such a bitch of a time fucking aiming at him. My bullets have a very tiny range. Oh my god, I got hit. Oh my god, what do you mean I'm drifting off the timeline? It's not, it's a static sized map. Okay, so it's not infinite. That's terrible. Dude, what the fuck am I? This is... Boy, howdy, I'm gonna be honest. It's a bit rough. To say the least. It is definitely one of the roughest one of these I've played. One of the roughest demos I've played in a while here. Like, how would you even do anything in this game? There's a fucking exploder. He'll kill me instantly. There it is. Again, somehow he explodes. That's... Jesus. It's getting somehow worse. Like, if you don't pick up those auto drones, this is horrid. And there is, and I cannot stress this enough, no fucking way in hell you can do third person this way. Not with this dog shit weapon. Like, and they won't give you anything else. I swear to God, I'm running around. I'm looking. There's nothing else. There are no weapons in this game. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's only melee weapons. It's the weirdest. This is... I would not have released this as a demo. I'll be honest. I would not have. This is way too rough condition to release as a demo. Even as a demo, it's way too rough. Like, this is like you have some play testers in your office working on this kind of thing. This is really, really rough. Like, the aim is really weird. The movement, again, you keep giving me this dog shit, and I just cannot tell you how much I don't want that. I'm fucking lost. Where the fuck was it? Again, I did not... Is something going on where, like, the distance changes or something when you're not in third person? Again, I keep getting this dog shit. Fine.
If you slip, recover on the next beat.
There's a horrific, and I cannot tell you horrific weird, it almost feels like an impact. You're getting hit when I'm swinging this weapon. It is really weird. Yeah, like I'm getting damage. Why am I getting damage markers when I'm not being damaged? Also, again, tell me, am I... You gotta tell me if I'm like cooldowns or damages or something with this right here. Like, you can't just... There's an eliminate over there. Let's go to the captures first. I'm gonna try to keep this in third person and see what happens. Alright, well, that's bad. Again, I keep getting that damage marker and it's driving me nuts here. 15% damage reduction, 20% chance to release a fire burst on hit. Dash leaves burning stuff. Sure. Sure. So I think I'm getting hit by the lightning, but I'm not taking damage, so it's proccing my chance to cause searing to enemies. Unleash a large fireball, ignites foes upon impact, or fire shield. I thought I already had fire shield. Okay. Fire damage slightly, improve that. Okay. This is very weird. Alright, so we got that capture, right? Nope, we didn't. Sure, I guess. There's another thing over here, another capture. I swear the distances feel weird. Well, we got hit finally.
Patience sharpens every blade you carry.
Okay. Alright, now I'm getting hit a lot. I'm not exploding in fire anymore, and I don't know why. There's a heal over here. I guess I'll grab the heal. I swear the distances change. Depending on where you're at. It's super fucking weird. Not sure what you do, little ghosty ghost. Great sword. Okay. Storm Lash. Finally. A different gun. AK. That is incredibly expensive. Resupplies and wanders in 1 minute. Okay, and I don't know how you're supposed to get money for that. Now I'm exploding with fire again. I just want to get enough money to actually maybe buy a weapon, you know? Again, not really sure what's happening here, but... That's the first time I've ever seen those guys have bullets flying through the air. I think I got hit by some kind of explosion. I'm not sure what hit me. Damn it, the guy repositioned and left. Wait, no, did he? No, there he is. Okay, we do have money. We could buy that, or a great sword. I would probably buy this. Weird. It's definitely weird. Let's grant this and get some... What's our health regen looking like? Do we have health regen? I don't know if we can actually capture some of these things. I don't know if they popped up again or if they're real or not. We have an eliminate over here I would like, but let's check this last... Taking us a sweet-ass time to get over here. Let's check the capture. For some reason I stopped attacking. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how any of this is working, I'll be honest. It's weird. So we have another Storm Lash, another gun that forges. I don't know what that means, though. Maybe that makes it stronger? So we need 3,000? Do I have a greatsword right now, or what do I... I do have a greatsword. Okay. So 3% chance to inflict lightning damage, melee... I don't know how I got injured, I'll be honest. For faith, max HP, and okay. Alright, Ice, Cybernetics, Greed, Level 3 Blade, Fortune, Cybernetics, Ranged. Well, we're getting messed up by these guys, actually. We are regenning slightly faster than I thought we would. I don't know what this does. Now it's Storm Piercer. Why the fuck is it Storm Piercer instead of... Damage 31. Okay. Okay, so it did improve it, I guess. Can I do that multiple times? I guess I can. That's just a really bad UI. I'll be honest, it's a really bad UI. Slightly boost all element types. We'll do the shard. Alright, let me... Eliminate is pretty far away. Actually, how much... Do I have a time limit here? I guess we're strong. It just feels really weird. Like, it's hard to tell. Am I actually strong, or is it just things being weird? Sure, Blue Primal Link, I guess. I don't think I'm ever gonna get enough to actually upgrade these things. I could do the Storm Lash. Not available for super weapons. The Storm Lash is a super weapon? Okay. I don't know how I got hit. I think that was a lingering hitbox, I'll be honest. Guess we'll just get massive pickup range. We're almost at 6,000. I mean, we're doing a lot of melee damage, might as well. Just kind of waiting for, you know, the, air hums with distant fire. Don't know what that means, but... Alright. Let's go get the boss thing. Where is he? He's, eliminate is over this direction. Somewhere way the hell over here. I don't know where it went. Oh, what are those things? Okay. So, I don't know what anything means, and it doesn't... It's unclear if this is... anything. Like, it's unclear what's going on. It's unclear if there's a boss. It's unclear if there's an end point to this. It's really hard to figure out any of this. And it just kind of goes, and it just kind of keeps going. And I'm not really sure how much I want to dedicate my time to this, I'll be honest. We never dropped the battle sander. I probably should have, because I was doing so much melee. I guess third-person melee, they move slower. I swear to God, they move slower and things change. It's really weird. I don't know how to unlock these things. Okay, so I guess I can't equip that. Get off. Weird. Very weird. I am going to go ahead and say this might be a bit early for all of this, and I don't know, like, it's weird because I could have sworn I saw a female version of one of these knights. I don't know if I can go to other places. Doesn't look like it. I mean, this is our map, so it's a pretty large map. Okay, it's got stuff. The ossuary depths, but I'm just not quite, like, sure what's the mission. How do I win? Do I just go until I die, or how does this work? That's what I'm struggling with right now, is I'm really struggling with when does all this start making sense?
Make the darkness blink.
Alright, so we have some stuff over there. Okay. It's definitely super rough around the edges, like crazy rough.
If you slip,
Like
recover
super
on the next
crazy
beat.
rough here.
Patience sharpens every blade you carry.
Cage breaker mace. I don't know what this means. Every strike leaves a scar that never cools. So alright, I thought it might leave behind a fire patch, but I have no idea. Okay, sure. Alright, there's this thing over here, sure. And this is one of the upgrade stations, right? Alright, so if that's not going to do that... I'm not sure if any of these weapons actually do anything that they say they do. To be honest, I'm not really sure about it. And I swear to God, we're starting way slower now. Like, I'm struggling to find enemies. Boy, those thunderballs really just do not, they are basically swinging dick, distance from me. That's pretty bad.
Taste the sweetness.
Alright,
Let the
some poison here.
teach.
I don't know if I'm going to be summoning skeletons from that. I don't know if I've seen a single skeleton spawn. I don't know. I mean, Halo just seems terrible, I'll be honest. But I have it, so I might as well use it. I don't want a better weapon, so maybe we go... Got a couple of captures, not too far away. Where the fuck did it go? I thought there was one closer. Oh, there's an eliminate, and then there's a capture. Alright, let's try to get to this capture that's 4 billion miles away. There's a big guy, he might drop something. Yeah, come over here, big guy. Sure. 35% run speed. Lightning resistance. We'll do, I guess, cybernetics, whatever. We'll do greater melee range. Come on. None of this is pretty okay. I don't know what... To fire 3 vial. I don't know what that means. But I'll grab it and... Oh, there's a skeleton boy. I finally summoned a skeleton boy. It finally happened. Give me this. That's all terrible. There's another capture over here. Did this thing just spawn? It must have. Because it was not here. Damage versus humans. Ranged ice attack. Element. I'm sure. Strength probably is alright. There's another capture over here that I'm pretty sure spawned. Just spawned into existence. Then we got leech from enemies, 20% chance to ignite the enemy. Inflict ice damage, melee ice damage plus 30% chance to freeze charge it, 50% chance to release ice wave. Sure. Again, another capture thing just... Yeah, oh no, it's the same one. Sure, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can find something useful here. It's a weird game. This is really weird. We should be able to beat this guy. And I don't know if he disappeared or not. And Guess we'll get another... So I don't know if that boss disappeared or not. He might be in the floor because he's not here. Kinda wish they would stop spawning these guys. Yeah, I see nothing on the eliminate. He's just gone. I think I hit him. I think when he's on the floor, and if you hit him, he sinks into the floor. Lightning chance, class level 3 blade, scale, sure. Yeah. Things are happening around me. Those are all terrible, honestly. Oh, there's this guy. What do you got for me? Stormlash, Great Sword. Or Shotgun. I guess we'll get Stormlash. Get some health, I guess. I don't know what Fortune Finder has been unlocked means. I got hit by a lingering hitbox. Always good to know. Always good to see. Doom Forge Zweihander. 20% chance to double damage. Great Sword. Again, this has the ice damage addition. It has the chance to freeze enemies. Release enemy energy waves. Sure, more lightning, why not? That only costs 3,000 to upgrade. Yes, we'll just keep doing this. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. That got that guy. We got a heal over here. What do you got? You moved, so what do you got? Heal instantly. I got another great sword of some kind. Okay, and a storm lash. I can't buy any of it, but okay. And he's gone. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this ends or what happens. I feel like I just stay over here by this upgrade station and just make my stuff stronger, you know? I guess we'll just keep doing this. I really don't know. Air hums with distant fire. Okay, well, those guys are here now. I remember hearing that before. But where are they? There they are. Get over to the heal. Well, I have no idea how to beat that, and it's kind of awkward and kind of shitty. I'll be honest, it's kind of shitty. I don't hate it. It's just not great. I'll be honest. Reduce elite enemy damage by 5, increase defense by 5. Thirty chance to recover max HP on kill. XP gain, range crit. I mean, all those things are nice. It seems okay, but boy, I kind of wish I had a different character to play, and I have no idea how to unlock it, and I can't seem to beat this, and I don't know if I like is that just the music now? Did I just never pay attention to how painful that music is? Is there a way to unlock these things? Do you tell me how to unlock them?
I don't know how to beat this game. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know how to beat this game. You know, yeah, I got a lot of melee damage there, which is nice. Boy, that just is really in your ears, isn't it? That is definitely in your ears. That's just all in your brain. Well, I guess let's start with melee rifle here. And put some of this stuff elsewhere. Boy, that glitch is really gonna make my brain hurt. Yep, that hurts my brain. I hope that glitch fixes itself sooner rather than later, because, oh boy, does that suck. I just want to see if there's like a different... Jesus, it just keeps going in your brain. In my ear. Yep, that's just dreadful. Please. Oh, it's on forever. Yeah, it's there forever. Okay. Sorry, my eyes are fucking going cross-eyed listening to that. So there's some potential there. A lot of AI, it feels like. Especially with the writing, there's some placeholder AI, and again, the reason why you don't want to do that is, like, it's fun and thematic, and maybe it's not AI. Maybe you guys are just kind of getting really fun and interest. Like, you really want to get that kind of the silent screams of the night. The quiet scream, or something like that. You know, that kind of very over-the-top stuff, and I appreciate that. I mean, again, I kind of sometimes enjoy that writing, and can feel sometimes flavorful, sure. But it does a poor-ass job communicating what the hell anything does. I'm going to try it one more time. I mostly just quit out just so my brain wouldn't turn to mush, because that glitch is terrible. It is weird, though. Like, it is just weird. Because you play it, does it save any of the things that I have? So I should start with an assault rifle here, right? How do I leave? I could not begin to imagine trying to... Also, can I just say it's weird as shit? that
If you slip,
Can I-
recover on the next beat.
you know, I'm gonna die and see. Did it take all my stuff? Are you guys attacking? There we are. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I want to see. Can I start with my? Can I start with my assault rifle, please? Or did it completely get rid of that? All of it. It's all just gone. Boy, that's just so fucking janky. Like, I have money. I have 2,000 coin. I don't know why I have 2,000 coin, because that doesn't sound right either. Okay, so start with assault rifle. You will start me with assault rifle. Yes, yes, okay. So we're going to come here. We're going to go here. We're going to go to the Oblivion, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to start with an assault rifle. Not a... I have a fucking pistol. Why do I have a pistol? That's not an assault rifle.
Rise, little flame.
Okay.
Burn with me.
We're going to try doing ranged stuff here for a bit. Even if I find ranged stuff to be really kind of terrible. And there is something distinctly weird about your movement here. Like, it wants to lock on. I think there's a lock on, and that's what's kind of driving me nuts a little bit.
Compute, synchronize,
There's a bit of a
execute.
lock on,
Elegance in precision.
and boy, that's deploy an automated that locks on targets and unleashes rapid fire for 10 seconds before detonating a powerful explosion. Sure. Now it explodes. You can't really control when you
Slip,
deploy the
recover on the next beat.
sentries. That's a little bit rough. Because you would want to deploy them when it's advantageous. Let's try to eliminate this guy. Boy, that is kind of an aggressive lock-on, I'll be honest.
Make the darkness blink.
We're gonna wait till he actually stands up here. Because he seems to have a problem standing sometimes. Well, he nearly killed me in one go. I kind of don't like the fact that he basically just leaps at you. And with the lock-on being as unfathomably aggressive as it is, it kind of sucks just a wee bit. I guess he's just been circling me for a while now. Boy, this lock-on is fucking brutal, by the way. God, there's so many things around me that I can't just hit the guy I want to hit. There's a lot of melee bullshit here, I'm gonna be honest. And now I'm salvaging a weapon. Rolling in at a 30% chance to explode. And I'm trying to do the ranged here mostly. It is not helping much. I'm gonna re-roll this. Skyfire rig. Cooldown reduced by 60%, sure. Now I might have multiple out. Let's do that. Reroll that. Gain 40% XP. Why am I picking up this item? Why do I care? It's got a shitload of damage. I can upgrade it. What does that do? Okay, apparently I had that. Is it actually doing more damage? I don't know if it does. Melees have that. Dashing, I don't want any of that. Is this thing doing more damage? Does 91 a hit? Like, I think this is doing better. I guess. Stormlash, the AK. Stormlash, that. Like, is there a way for me to compare, or... I guess I'll get the AK. Or the Stormlash. We'll take a look at them in a second here, once we actually gain some XP. My little robots are kind of doing my job for me. I already have a lot of cybernetics. We can get more of this, and I think cybernetics helps with my stuff. And that helps with cybernetics. This is more XP, sure. I haven't had to fire in a while, I'll be honest. Like, I fire occasionally because, you know, it's there, but, minor health regen, I will take. Oh, that is fucking wicked weird. All this is terrible. I am not getting a lot of people. Yeah, it says this thing has a lot of DPS, and I just don't know if it actually does have a lot of DPS, I'll be honest. Like, it feels like the, I guess healing orbs. I think we have enough to buy the AK now. We have enough to buy the AK. So that's level 42. And I guess it just... Or not 42. It says level 15, but level 42 on it. Let's, yeah, not great damage. I suppose it's gonna maybe get better if I level it up. But I'm not sure how it levels up. It says now level 22. And it says 300 DPS. This one's 280, but it's way better damage. I guess, hold on. I guess I can attach things to it. Sure. What the fuck hit me? Now, we gotta heal over here somewhere. What am I getting hit by? I would like some help here in a second. So we're gonna have to get some health here. We can get some right here. Full heal. And I guess we'll capture this, because why not? What the fuck am I getting hit by? I have no idea what I'm holding. We're going to stay near the heal here and see if we can use the heal to keep our ass alive here. We're just going to drop a bunch of these things. Stay in one place and drop a bunch. Alright, uncommon, uncommon. Cybernetics, greed, chance to cast. This one's 4 strength, damage versus demons. Do I care about any of this? Not really. We'll re-roll that. It's very weird. I'm just going to be honest here. So that heal is gone. But I think there's another... Oh, it's just you? Okay. What do you got for me? You got a revolver. And a heal. How much is that? 3,000? Okay. Drop a few of these down. All these are terrible. Still terrible. And he moved his ass. Let's go over here. We have a bunch of XP on the ground. Sure. There's an upgrade station over there. There's some stuff over here. There's a heal over to my right. How much? Can I upgrade any of these things? Theoretically, I could. Yeah, I'm not sure if this AK is actually that great. But it's okay. I guess projectile speed. I can't imagine why. Like, I don't have projectiles. Most of this looks hit scan to me. I mean, all these are just terrible. I need a bit more. So the turrets seem pretty strong, I'll be honest. I really don't want to do any of those things, but okay. I guess it's upgraded. Let's go over to where the heal is. Just in case we need a heal. Sure. Bullets travel faster and with better accuracy. I mean, they already traveled pretty fast. They're bullets. Are you actually here or not? Because you're here, but I can't seem to talk to you. There you are. AK-74. That's pretty lame. You got a shotgun. Pretty strong. How much is a shotgun? 3,000? That's expensive. We got a lot of turrets here. We want to set up as many turrets as we can. Because when those fuckers come, they're going to start doing tons of damage to me, and I don't like that. Damage versus cyborgs. I think that's just better, period. 3 strength, 4 fury. That guy's dead. Well, those things are dead. Alright, so we got past that stage. I guess. Up, he's gone. Well, I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do. So we're at 13 minutes. I'm not really sure where we're going here. I guess we'll get that. I have tons of stuff here. I mean, should I keep some of this stuff? Let's, drop you. All you guys are common, and I don't really care for you. Sound is a little bit messed up, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of glitches I'm noticing, visual bugs, things like that. I really don't need any of those things. I guess we're kind of at a point where it's just going to be... It's just picking those things, and there's not much I can do about it. Chain Wardens close the circle. Alright, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. Ah, there we are. So, Axe of the Drowned Warden, high rank one, Frostband and Storm Piercer. Grab that. Oh, so we're just stuck here? Yeah, they just get destroyed by my things here. Again, it would appear that the turrets are quite strong. What do we got? So that's a great sword right there. That's a Storm Piercer. Let's drop the commons. Hope we're getting some explodey boys. We don't like explodey boys, so... Ow! Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, he probably just spawned literally on top of me. That sucks. Not really sure what else to grab at this point. Got a chest over here we can go grab, I guess. It's very distant. But we're at 15 minutes. Haven't seen much of anything new pop up. We don't like those explodey boys at all. Yeah, we're just gonna drop all that crap. We don't care. We don't care for it. Is that AK better than mine? I don't know. And it only lets me see what's in my main thing, which is the pistol, which is super frustrating. Ow. That was incredibly unlucky. Well, I don't really know what to do. It's kind of playing itself at this point. Suppose I could go back over here and level up my stuff again. Kind of need things to spawn a little bit faster. Alright, Stormbearer. Okay, so the next boss is at 18 minutes or thereabouts. Yeah, it's quite a lot to upgrade the AK again. He does have a lot of life, but he's basically deleted. And is that a victory? Okay, I guess we won. So at 18 minutes, he spawns the final boss. The Vulcan sentries did about a little less than 500,000, and everything else was just a few thousand. Okay. Shock pistol, lifesteal, shock pistol. Okay, so turrets are super strong. I'm already in the Nexus Void. That's where I'm at, and I don't think I can go anywhere else. Alright, so it's rough. It's rough. It's definitely rough. That's all I'll say. I think it's got some potential. It's kind of fun, but I don't know. It feels pretty asset flippy weird. I'm not sure if I can jive with it too much. I mean, it's not like terrible or anything, but it is definitely noticeable. And the movement is like across the board. Everything just feels really loose and kind of floaty in not a good way. Okay. But that is Dark Light Survivors. That is it's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one. I think it's a bit rough around the edges. I'm not going to be too harsh on it. But I would say it does feel a bit janky, to say the least. Very, very indie assets pulled. Some AI generated stuff. It's I'd put it at like a C minus. Like it's not failing. Like it kind of depends on what the final thing looks like, really. If the final looks a bit better, has a bit more stuff to it, I might say, yeah, okay, I can dig with you. I can dig what you're putting down. You put a bit of effort in there. You I don't know, maybe get rid of some of the assets, some of that bad stuff. Like I can dig it. But yeah, I'd put that at somewhere like a C minus. That's pretty close to not passing the grade for me. Just because, again, some of the weapons or whatever are fun, but and the third person to top down is an interesting perspective, though. I find the top down is way harder and weirder. And it's not just because you can see farther. It's just, I don't know, like you get swarmed more or something about the enemy behavior. I think changes from top down versus third person. I think they move slower and they're less aggressive in third person. At least a little bit. And so that's a weird, it's a weird change. Probably necessary, because I don't think you could do that game without with them as aggressive as a Vampire Survivors. Not in third person, because I mean, you can't see shit. You can't see like 180 plus degrees of vision, because you're facing forwards, and then you die. But yeah, I would say needs lots of work. That is not quite so much a demo as much as it is like an early playtest kind of thing. Like that's a pretty early, it feels very early. It feels very rough around the edges. I'm not gonna say automatically it's bad or we're taking out of contention or anything, but it does feel a bit wonky. There was another one here. The art style is kind of what threw me off. The art style looks a little bit meh would be my my assessment. Meh. It's got kind of a weird Diablo-esque look to it, I'll be honest. And I'm always a sucker for the Diablo stuff. computer's running a little bit laggy, but we might do just a short stream there and end there. I know we started late, but part of the reason we started late is because I needed to start late. So what I'm thinking is we probably won't go back to Darklight because I'm not seeing a lot of build variety in there. Like, and the gameplay, it's actiony, which is nice. Okay, it's a little bit more involved. You can aim, shoot in third person, you do all that stuff. So I kind of like that, but like there's just not a lot of weapon variety and interaction that is going to make me feel interested. Looks like we might have crashed. Maybe we crashed, maybe we didn't crash. Something's wrong here. I'm getting lots of dropped frames. Give me a couple seconds here, buddy boys. We are a little bit weird here. Give me just a couple seconds here. Are we back? It's still not super happy with my bit rate. I'm not quite sure why it looks so weird. It is distinctly not happy. Hopefully it hasn't, like, I didn't notice the warning popping up before, but it could have been doing that this entire time. It's just now showing it to me. Okay, looks like we're back to being a bit healthy. We have one more demo that we might do. We're gonna do one more. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the next demo on our list, which is Shadow Dungeon. I'll be honest, the art assets look funny. Again, this looks pretty indie, pretty single developer. I'm a bit worried because the assets do look potentially AI generated or some kind of AI work here. Again, there's always seems to be quite a bit of this now. It is very loud in my goddamn ear. What is with you guys and you're just... Fucking Christ, guys. Sorry to curse there all and get all angry or whatever, but... Good Lord. What is with you guys and your insistence on just blowing my eardrums out with music? I'm not sure how much of a delay we have at this point because there's some wonkiness going on here. Let me reset a couple of things just to make sure we're good. That should be, you guys should be seeing it. Okay, so I think we're good. We're good. All right. Well,
this looks a little bit sloppy too, and we might be doing some more sloppy jank indie stuff. That's fine. We're okay with that. It's what you see when you do these kind of these games. We're creating characters. Why are we creating characters? All right. So we got necromancer. We always like doing necromancers, rangers, paladins, and mages. We'll do a mage, and yeah, this is a bit of a wonky. It's odd that you're having me create characters. What's with the creation of characters? Like, rather than just having a profile, like maybe they're doing some weird campaign style thing here. But it's kind of odd. Like we'll have to create several different save file locations for each character. So I play a mage, a knight, whatever. For a Vampire Survivors kind of looking game, that's an odd. Well, let's play it. Let's see how it plays. Why not? So we got, yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with the art style. It looks very, and that font is dreadful. New here, Professor Empty Keyboard. This is the Shadow Dungeon. Remember the name. First, get used to movement. Use WASD on keyboard and mouse, or the left stick on the controller to move your character. This is your skill and item bar. What is? You're not highlighting anything. Select any slot and assign a skill or item. It's best to prepare before battle. In gamepad mode, you can use the virtual cursor to assign bindings from any menu. If the controls don't feel right, you can adjust key bindings and the settings to match your pace. Press Q to open the talent tree. You can strengthen your abilities here. Press E to open your inventory, manage your equipment. R, view status. Since it's your first time here, I prepared some supplies for you. Take them. Don't save your potions. Use them when needed. If you can't hold on, retreat and use a return scroll to resupply. On your right is the storage. It's used across the saves. Anything you store there can be used later. Ahead is a merchant. You can buy and sell supplies. You can refresh the stocks, but the more you do, the higher the cost. That's been it. Begin your use of teleport circle. I'll be waiting to help for good news. So Z and X looks like potions. We'll have... Okay. Then C, okay. I have one ability point, so I can Hellbomb. Generate a fire pitch with each bounce. 500 damage a second. Hellbomb constantly shoots small bouncing fireballs in all directions. Reduces cool time of Hellbomb. I don't know if I have Hellbomb. What are these? Hell Messenger. It looks like passive stuff. Okay. Can I, Oh, we started at the bottom here. Okay. I was wondering. All right, so we got Fireball there. We'll do Fireball. All right. All right, so there are chapters to this. Interesting. All right. Weaponsmith. Can I not talk to you? Do you not want to talk to me? So I can't roll or dodge. That's a bit worrisome. And I can't buy anything because it's all too expensive. But okay, we got some stuff here. Let's just go out and see what we got going here. Yes, verdant fields. See what we're doing. All right. So Diablo style map looks like, kind of. Okay. So it's fire type, mutual annihilation, extreme curse. Okay. Let's see. Magic items. 7 damage, 3 health points. So 190, so 91 damage. Let's see something here. Okay, so it does add some damage scaling. Nice. So far it seems pretty easy. Looks like you automatically gain XP from killing things, so you don't need to pick it up. Let's see, maximum health points, or we'll do more damage. So far I am quite a bit faster than everything chasing me. The only thing really worrisome are going to be the archers here. So, one thing I'll say right off the bat, I know you're kind of keeping it dark or whatever. Colors on enemies and their overall design looks a bit noisy and a bit muddled. Like, these guys look good. Those guys look good, but the giant didn't look so hot. That's a talisman, right? Is that, that... There we go. Alright, so 2 damage, 4 health, attack speed, poison resistance. Okay. We are running a bit low on mana, I'll be honest. Let me see here. Damage, health points, damage 2%, frost. So 123 it says. Can't use that. Can't use those. That's 8 damage. That helps a bit. So that just gives me a skill point? It's very, very expensive. My word. And gives me a little bit more damage, a little bit more health. I can dig that. What are you? We're just gonna circle them. Challenge portal. Okay. So those guys damage you when they get close. A bit annoying, but not too bad. Fan coil, some boots that I doubt we can wear. Ring of Wisdom. Try to avoid getting blasted by things. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so they're not super challenging. In the sense that most everything here seems pretty slow. Well, I don't like that. To be honest, this maybe is a little bit much. Grabbing that many enemies might have been a bit ambitious of me. Alright. I did open up that chest, so let's get more damage. Battered helm, can I wear that? I can, thank God. Plated steel, 3 damage, 8 health, mana points 1, maximum health 4%, maximum mana 4, attack speed +3, slow resistance. Okay, I guess I can wear that. Fen coil, mage items, it's +9 damage, 4 health, 2 damage, fire damage plus that, plus a bunch of other crap. Chromatic orb. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's an orb. It goes there. It's a necromancer thing. It's a ranger thing. Leyline gloves. 3 damage, 7 health, 1 mana point, maximum health, attack speed, treasure drop rate. Okay. So Ring of Wisdom, 2 damage, 4 health, attack speed. It's better than what I got on. Kind of disappointed that the Fen coil did not change what my character looks like here. I think with the art style being as simplistic as it is, that would be a nice thing to see. So it's a side thing. So 8 damage, 3 health, 2 damage, shadow penetration. Okay. I mean, that seems like we're doing okay damage. We are a bit A bit weak, but, you know, we're a mage. We're supposed to be weak. Aren't we? Yeah, we got no skill points to add anyway. Alright, so we're kind of clearing through this pretty easy. Alright, we got another big group over here. Another big group. Big guy. Oh, we're out of mana. Let us do X. We have been spamming a lot of our abilities here, so kind of makes sense that we ran out of mana. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff there. So that's 3, 8. Looks like it's better across the board. The boots are definitely not better. The staff is not better. That's not better. 2, 4. None of that's really better. Okay. Alright. It might be nice to have a new, like a little new tag whenever you pick up something new in your inventory. Oh my god. So, tracking, that's bad. Especially no dodge. No dodge, and you got tracking? That's a bit rough. Alright, we got one more upgrade. We're gonna grab that final bit right there. And we got a treasure chest here. But just a teleport scroll. I really am missing the idea of having a dodge, I'll be honest. A dodge would be super cool. Ow. So you see, like, okay, I just picked up a bunch of stuff. I don't know necessarily what's new here. Like, I see the necromancer items or whatnot. But I'm not always quite sure exactly what's new. So with an inventory UI like that, I would expect some general idea of... I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that shit. Like, it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but still, that's not great. So, Helmet of War, Chromatic Orb. Fire damage, damage 5%, and Book of Arcane. Helmet of War, looks worse than what I've got. Okay. That hurt. Antique Greaves, that is slightly better than what I got.
And we got some decent range with our stuff here. So it looks like when you're hovering over a pickup thing, you do have a bit of a interaction problem in that it's not firing, it's trying to pick up. That is about the same, honestly. Goat's horn is whatever, okay. Boy, them ranged guys, those are very fast, projectiles. Arcane shuttle staff, alright. It is slightly worse than what I got. Oh, that's neat. They fire like little weird ground things. Let's take care of those guys. They're way more dangerous than these dudes. Alright. Wish I had a dodge. So you do have a little bit of a passive regen, not much. That's about 1 a second. He's a bit of a speedy boy. Pick it up, please. Shadow damage, I'm pretty sure we don't do any shadow damage. So the projectiles do seem to cross the entire field. Because they're going quite far. Yellow Fang. It's a necromancer item we can't use. Staff of flowing water. Alright, fireball. Causing area damage. Create a continuous burning hell pit. Well, that's fun. Okay, I can see that. Doesn't burn for super long, but it does burn. Now, I think it's more mana efficient. How much mana does it use? 6 versus 2. It's a bit more mana efficient.
Alright, we're doing okay. Interesting stuff. We did pick up a few things here. That is better, looks like, across the board. That is not better. That is about the same. About the same. Okay. Okay. Definitely more efficient. No, that's a pretty good ability right there. Automatically, I'm enjoying that. Ring of Wisdom. 9, 3, damage a lot better, attack speed a lot better, critical hit chance. Okay. And we got a Malice Talisman, which is slightly better. Mini health potion. Let's grab a quick heal. We got a little wounded there. We let him hit me with a bunch of shit. Okay, we're doing good. Kind of a fun. I definitely can see myself enjoying this. Alright, we got some fugitive boots. Basically the same. Scorching Staff is not great. Titanium bows, okay. Another Call of the Brotherhood. It's worse. About the same. Orb of Alchemy. It's... We lose a little fire damage. You do sweep through things pretty easy with this character. That thing, I think, is got some fire resistance. I think that's why it was surviving for so long. We're almost towards the end here. You had some life to you. You got a chromatic orb. About the same. Everything else the same. Sleek coat or cryptic armor. 310-1. Be this guy. Alright, let's head over here. Looks like a down bid or something. Not quite sure what we're looking at, but it's something. There's Misty Plains. We got a Book of the Sorcerer. What does the Book of the Sorcerer do? 11 points, 5 health. But we lose 10% damage. The rest of that's pretty bad. 10 damage, 5. Use skill Ice Crystal. 30% chance to generate Crystal Spike. Do I have Ice Crystal anywhere? Meteorite? No, it's just all fire stuff. Okay. So that increases the damage per second a little bit. That's mana points. That's health. Explodes on there. Let's do... And why do we have one extra? From where are we getting that? Oh, there it is. It's on the Tome of Celestial Magic. Okay, neat. I guess we're on the Misty Plains now. We unlock the Misty Plains? Yay! Not very good. So I guess we could go back to the main city and heal. Or do some stuff. Okay, chapter 1, I can still get there. Alright. Don't ask what happened. You wouldn't want to know. Can I not click on you? Do you not do anything for me? How do I sell? Can I sell? What's the button to sell here? Do I have to drag? Oh, that's gonna suck. That's auto drop. That's not. Okay, you hold shift and click on it. Okay, good. Unless it looks super rare or interesting, I'm not going to keep any of it. Nice, got an auto sword. Lovely. I accidentally sold things. Oh, that's a fun... Okay, alright. So, I may not love your art design, and I may think it's a little bit lazy that we can't get a little bit difference of our look of our characters when we're equipping stuff. See, that doesn't change anything. But this is a fantastic thing. Just, like, it's a little dangerous having this button here and no confirm, because I apparently, you know, sold a thing I didn't want to sell. But being able to just click a button and sell all magic and below quality, all rare and below quality, superior, epic, legendary, mythical. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'll be honest. That gets a point in my book right there. That gets you a point. That's pretty damn good. Things are incredibly expensive. Holy shit. But okay, well this is a fun demo. I think this has some potential here. This definitely has some potential. I haven't really seen a boss. Mind you, it might have actually been one of the things that I thought there was a boss, but it didn't seem like a boss to me. I'm gonna... put all those things away. Keep the challenge scroll. Nah, put the challenge scroll away. So, I think there's actually some positives here. I would give this probably a B so far, maybe a C plus B. Work a little bit on the art style, just a smidgen. Maybe play around with some stuff here and there. The user interface and some of the, like, again, I know it's cheesy, but again, your font for your characters, all the rest of it, it looks very somewhat placeholder. There's certain aspects that just feel placeholder to me. But, again, not bad. Kind of fun. Kind of enjoyable. I could see a lot of enjoyment happening here. You seem to do quite a bit of... Got a lot of abilities here, and I like abilities. I'm always a big fan on abilities. So, I think it's got potential. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end there. And we'll pick this up probably tomorrow, I would imagine. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time, and as always, I hope you have a good one.